Hi.
Hi.
Let's go to top notch here and page 114. Okay?
Okay.
So lesson 2, discuss ethical choices. So can you say ethical?
Ethical.
Good. Choices.
Choices.
So do you know what that means?
Ethical. Maybe. Ethical.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do it today. It's talking about right and wrong, good and bad, right and wrong. Okay. So if we let's look at the conversation model. Okay. So we'll take parts. Okay. You can be A. I will be B.
Okay.
Ready?
Look at this. They didn't charge us for the desserts.
Really? We'd better tell the waiter.
You think so?
Absolutely. If we didn't tell him, it would be wrong. Okay? So you understand the situation?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
What's going on?
Yes.
What's going on?
What is happening? So we have the two people at the restaurant.
Then if you explain.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah.
charge us for the dessert.
Right. That means that it's not on the bill. So they have to pay, when they write the check at the end, they have the dinner, but not the dessert. They forgot to put the dessert. So that means charge.
Charge.
To ask you money for something. So Mr. A or Mrs. A is saying they didn't charge us for the dessert. So it's like it's free. But that would be wrong. So they're talking about telling the waiter, you forgot to put the dessert on the bill. That's what they're talking about. So remember, we're talking about right and wrong. Okay? So looks like Mr. B is honest and Mr. A is not honest. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, very good. Alright, so now let's look at the grammar in section A. Alright? It says factual and unreal conditional sentences, the meaning, okay? So do factual conditionals present tense, okay? That means right now, present tense.
No, present.
Okay? Can you read these for me?
If I eat too much, I gain weight.
Good, good. Next.
If you speak English, you can speak to people all over the world.
Right, okay. So this is present tense. Okay? Eat, gain, speak, okay?
Okay.
Right, now let's do future. Okay?
If I ask my parents for permission, they'll say no.
They'll say no. What is another way to say they'll? They will.
They
Will.
They will.
They will say no.
They will say no.
Right. So when we talk about the future, we would say will something.
Will. Okay.
Okay. All right. Next one.
If they tell me getting a tattoo is wrong, I won't get one.
I won't get one. So won't is will not. Okay. So we're still doing future. We still use will, but it's negative, so we add not. Will not get one. Okay.
Okay.
Pretty easy. Okay. Now we're going to do the next one. Unreal conditionals present.
If I spoke Greek, I would apply for that job.
Right. So here we change the verb to past tense. Okay. Speak becomes spoke. So if I spoke Greek, and then the next one, what tense is that?
Next one.
Would.
Would.
What tense is would?
Would.
Is that past, present, or future?
Past.
Future.
Eh?
I
Future.
would. Yeah.
I would. Future.
Yeah. So the first part is past, the second part is future.
Okay.
So if I spoke Greek, I would apply. If something, then something. Okay? So if I spoke Greek, I would apply for that job. Let's do the next one.
If her parents know about about
Knew.
knew about her tattoo, they would be angry.
Right. So knew is the past tense of know, right? To know. And then would be angry, future. Okay? Right? So can you try one by yourself?
One by
Yeah. Can you make one by yourself? If something, then something. Yeah. So for example, if I went to school, I would be smart. Something like that.
Anything okay?
Anything, yeah.
Okay?
Absolutely. You can lie, you can talk about anything.
If I went to study abroad, I would speak more frequently.
There you go. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, and now let's try the word would. Can you say would?
Word?
Yes, very good. Again, would.
Word.
Perfect. Now try the sentence again. If I went abroad, I would speak more frequently. Try it.
If I went abroad, I would speak more frequently.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Do you have any questions? Nothing? Okay. So let's go to section B. We have grammar unreal conditional sentences form. Okay. It says use the simple past tense in the if clause. For the verb be, always use were. Okay. So the past tense of be is were. It's a little bit confusing because the word is very different. Okay. Use would and a base form in the result clause. So the example, if Paul pierced his ears. Do you see that? If Paul pierced his ears. So, okay, read this one.
If Paul pierced his ears, if Mary were to...
Well, let's go. If Paul pierced his ears, then what is the result? His father.
So his father would be angry.
Yes. Okay. So you see pierced is past tense. Okay. Pierced, right? And then would be is future. Okay. Next, if Marie.
If Mary were 21, she would pierce her ears.
Right. If Marie were 21, she would pierce her ears. Okay. So now would pierce is future tense. Okay. So do you see the pattern? The first part is past. The second part is future. Okay. So the if is in the past. The result is in the future. Okay? All right. Very good. All right. Now, let's do the last one. You see about the wallet. If I found. If I found. It's yeah. It's right here. If I found.
If I found a wallet, I would return it.
Right. If I found a wallet, I would return it. So what is the present tense of found?
Found. Present.
Present tense.
Present tense.
Of found. Found is past tense.
Past tense.
So what is the present tense?
Find.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you just change find to found. Okay. Good. Very good. All right. So now, do you have any questions about this section? Section B.
Okay. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. All right, very good. So let's go to C. Can you read these instructions? The directions? For C.
6 minutes.
Yes. Yeah, just read that.
With the following conditional sentences, check the ones that describe an unreal condition.
Okay. A condition that does not exist. Okay. So what's the first one? Number 1.
If we test
We're just going to practice. You don't have to check anything. We just want to practice if and then the result. Okay. So if we eat in a restaurant, I'll pay the bill. All you have to do is read them, that's all.
sentence is not unreal condition.
Well, we're not going to worry too much about that. What we want to do right now is practice the pattern. Okay? So we want to practice the if something and then the result. That's all. Okay? So, and then we'll work on that later. So, you have the first sentence. If we eat in a restaurant, I'll pay the bill. Okay? So, if you look at the top, factual conditionals. You see? Factual? See? Do you see the tense? It's the present tense.
Present tense?
Yeah. Okay. And if you look at the unreal, it's the past tense. So, what you're looking for is the tense of the verb. Okay? If it's present, then it's factual. If it's past, then it's unfactual. Okay?
Okay.
All right? So, our time is almost up today. Okay, so let's continue this next time. I know it's a little bit difficult. Okay, English grammar is hard. So, okay, let's practice this next time some more. Okay?
Okay.
We'll review and then go on to something new. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Excellent work today. Karen. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you.